I did bring the screenplay to the lab, the Sundance Institute Screenwriters Lab in January of 2015, so that was 3 years ago, and then I stayed the festival right after that, so that was 3 years ago, and it's pretty amazing to be like now here with the same film, and that was a huge support. Their support has been so meaningful at every stage really of the process, and then the Nickel Fellowship also helped tremendously, just in terms of support and credibility and things like that. I feel very fortunate to be here and be here with these incredible partners. It's basically a family an intergenerational, three generations of a family who are dealing with, aging matriarch, patriarch, and some memory loss, and their two children, which is played by Hillary and Michael, having to sort of parent the parents, and their daughter, Hillary's daughter, Thaisa, sort of challenging her to, let go, really.
Become who she really wants to be and stop trying to be who her parents want her to be and who everyone else wants her to be.
I think the film is about a lot of things, right? But it's certainly about coming of age at every stage of life and loving and letting go. Yeah, it was personal experience, and I like to, I think there were so many reasons that I felt, compelled to tell the story, but the biggest one, I think, especially in hindsight, is just the awareness that memories are a gift and that they're precious. I'm trying to preserve memories, my own memories, from being gone, from being lost. It's a way of controlling time and processing grief, and so inspired by people that I think are heroes.
We were all in this together. It was very fast. A lot of us had been in the theater where we've had companies that are, we all support one another. Was an automatic feeling of that, which thank God that existed. It made it so much easier. And as I've been saying, I never believed this was Elizabeth's first film as a writer and director, because it went through without a glitch that we saw. I'm sure back beyond the scene there might have been difficult things, but she took care of us. She really mothered all of us, so that we only thought it was smooth sailing.
Hillary's character is kind of made a life for herself, gotten married, had some kids, just kind of got her act together, and my guy's a little bit more of a fumbler, not quite sure of his place in the world. The one thing he's very devoted to is his family and his parents, and he's kind of stayed behind and kept an eye on them while you moved out west. And then the situation gets such that as a family we have to come together and make some difficult decisions, and this kind of brings to light some of the issues that we may be having about responsibility and growing up and being a good family.
And I also think what's interesting is, like what Michael just said, is it seems like my character has it all together, and she got married and has kids, and so the nuances of the way Elizabeth wrote these characters, she doesn't have it together. She's holding herself together. And I think it's really the plight of many women, because by nature we're nurturers, and so we give and we give and we give, and sometimes it's to the point where it's not to our best interest all the time. And of course, we all want to give to the people we love, but if we're not giving back to ourselves and doing what's right for ourselves, then we're not even being our best self for the people that we love. And so, to me, I really responded to that in this script, and all the women in my life that I know really respond to that. It's finding time for ourselves and what is right for us in this one short life. And especially when you're faced with, your mother losing her memory and being a strong woman, there's a lot to live up to when you have a mother who was, kind of almost bigger than life, and who had a man who loved her for her strengths. So there's a lot of stuff at play here. There's a lot of onion layers. There's dysfunction, which there is in life in every single family. So it just touches on a lot, and a lot of different generations, and the plights within those generations, and the siblings, the mother, the father. It's deep.
We started filming pretty quickly. There wasn't much time to bond and create that sense of a family. But what's amazing is that we didn't really have to, because the words were on the page, the characters were on the page, everything was fleshed out. And you know, when you get to work with incredible actors and an incredible director, it really just makes you better, and you just want to do your best. And that's what I really loved about this project, is everyone just wanted to make the best it could be. And you know, that seems like such a simple thing. Oh, everyone wants to make the best movie and be the best, but not everyone puts in the effort and the time.